and every word we speak is creating our future. It's as though our thoughts go out into the universe and are accepted and brought back to us as experience. Now, that is a very simple thing, but most people don't get it. They don't understand it. They've never...
School, social life, sleep. Pick two. At least that's what they told us. But I refuse to accept defeat. I mean, who even invented deadlines? And why do they all gang up on us at the same time? But don't worry, I cracked the code. And no, it doesn't involve selling your soul to caffeine. Growth Algorithm, the channel where we level up in every aspect of life. In today's video, we will be talking about how to balance school, life, and everything in between without the stress, without the drama, without feeling overwhelmed, and without you feeling like you're going to lose your mind. So I feel like after this video, you're going to feel so confident. You're going to be able to deal with every facet of your life. You're going to be able to deal with your personal life, your academic life, anything in between. So let's get into it, and I hope you enjoy the video. The first tip. So tip number one, you are going to start to prioritize. So prioritizing is basically just looking at what actually matters in your life. So how are we going to do that? Number one, you're going to get a journal, right? Everyone should have a journal. Every person looking to level up in life should have a journal where they write down their thoughts, their beliefs, what actions they're going to take, how they're going to get there, you know what I mean? So have a journal and write down, number one, first, all the elements of your life that actually matter to you. So number one, school should matter to you. Number two, sleep should matter to you. Number three, personal growth should matter to you. Mental health should matter to you. TikTok, I don't think it should matter to you. So are you going to write it down in your journal? No, maybe you will put it down in another list. And then next step is you are going to apply the 3-list rule. What is the 3-list rule? The 3-list rule is basically the elements where you list down things that you must do, things that you should do, and things that would be nice for you to do but are not necessary at the moment. So once you have your 3-list rule, you are going to write that down in your journal, right? You're going to put it up and write should do. What do I have to do under should do? Okay, so should do, I should work at my personal growth. I should work on my health, my workout routine. I should talk to my friends and talk to family and engage with people. And then under must do, this is something that you have to do non-negotiable. These are the things that you're going to do non-negotiable. Under must do is schoolwork. There is no way you can run away from schoolwork. Number two, sleep. You cannot run away from sleep. You have to sleep. You have to get at least 7 to 9 hours of rest. And then under nice to do, those are things that make you happy, like your TikTok, like enjoying binge watching Netflix for hours on end. Those are things that are nice to do but are not necessary to do at that point in time. And now that you have that list of must do, should do, nice to do, you are now going to look at your week. You're going to look at your week. You're going to look at Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday, right? And then you're going to allocate the things that you should do and must do from Monday to Friday. And then on Saturday and Sunday, you're going to allocate things that you should do and things that would be nice to do. So your schedule is basically going to be balanced. It's basically going to be free because you are going to prioritize your important factors in the beginning of the week, and then towards the end of the week you can just level down a bit and go to should do and nice to do. And isn't that freedom? Tip number 2 is to fix your time management, the lazy person's guide. And when I say lazy person's guide, I am talking about all of us. First of all, guys, I'm not gonna tell you to wake up at 5 a.m. like a monk or a guru. First of all, I don't do that, and I don't subscribe to that. I'm sorry. I wish I could get to that point, but I'm just not built that way yet. Guys, okay, I'm working towards it. Let's all work towards waking up early, guys. It's a good habit to have. But for now, I'm not telling you to wake up at 5 a.m. to get your things done. These are the things that you're going to apply. These are the tips that you're going to apply to be able to fix your time management. So, number 1 is to apply the 80-20 rule. What is the 80-20 rule? The 80-20 rule is a rule where you use 20% of your effort to get 80% of the work done. So 20% of your effort to get 80% of the work done, right? So how does this look? Let me just give you a scenario. Okay, Sarah, student A, right? Sarah is the type of student who does not apply the 80-20 rule. She wakes up in the morning and all she does is tell herself, I'm gonna study for 10 hours today. I'm gonna study the whole day. And then she reads the textbook. She doesn't focus on detailed concepts. She doesn't focus on the exam past papers. She doesn't focus on ideas or points that were covered in the classroom. She just focuses on reading the textbook. So by the time she writes her exam, she knows nothing. And she actually does worse than expected because she spends 10 hours. She's low on energy, number 1, and she doesn't know anything. So the student that I like the most, student B, Michael, he applies the 80-20 rule. I guess he listened to me. So he applies the 80-20 rule. So what he does is he spends 3 hours, right? 3 hours on his study routine. And he does exam papers. He does focus questions and ideas that were covered in the classroom. And he also summarizes main ideas. So by the time he writes the exam, he is prepared. He is a 80% achieving learner. He gets distinctions, only distinctions, if I can put it in words. So the difference between these two people is that Sarah stretched her effort way too far, right? She put way too much effort in things that did not matter, in factors that won't count at the end. Reading the textbook does not count. So she stretched her effort way too far. Whereas Mike used his effort in a strategic manner. He used enough of the effort to keep him engaged in what he's learning. So now that you know the lesson of the 80-20 rule, you know that you don't have to spend 10 hours studying something. Spend 2 hours, 3 hours doing a certain task, but make sure you're doing it in a smart manner. Make sure you are covering aspects that actually matter. Let's get into the next tip. Number 3 is to prioritize your mental health. Guys, it is not cool to be depressed. It is not cool to be fatigued. So talk to someone. Talk to a friend. Talk to your counselor. Talk to your teacher. Even talk to your dog. Get it out. Anything to get that out. Anything you're dealing with right now, please talk to someone. Deal with your emotions. Deal with whatever's happening in your life in a safe manner, so that you don't end up feeling overwhelmed with other things that are happening in your life. And another thing that you should do is to make sure you prioritize your rest, guys. Please sleep, get rest. Make sure that on a Saturday and a Sunday that you don't do any work. Give yourself a break on a Saturday and Sunday, because if you're busy throughout the week, you should allow yourself some rest. Remember, rest is just as important as work. Actually, our minds actually consume a lot more when we are rested. So please get rest and work on your mental health. Tip number 4, our final tip, is to have a social life. Touch grass, bestie. Please go outside. Don't be a monk. Don't be so serious and be all about learning and what. We know that school is hectic. We know that life is hectic. We have work, we have school, we have so many things that we're looking to achieve. But at the end of the day, life is about enjoying and being happy and living in the moment. So please, if you can give yourself at least 2 days out of the week to enjoy and to relax and to just be with your friends, or do your own thing, watch TikTok, go and watch YouTube, watch this video again and again. If you like it, come home and relax and give yourself that treat, because you deserve it. You work hard, you work smart, and a person who works smart is always going to be rewarded by the universe, by life. So my final thing that I want to leave you with is, whatever desire you have in your heart, whatever desires you carry, please know that those desires and dreams are relevant. You wouldn't carry these dreams, you wouldn't carry these desires if they weren't meant to be put out into the world. So please, don't dim your light for anyone on any day, on any moment in your life. Don't dim your light. Always shine and always work on your goals. Stay consistent. Consistency over perfection. Please don't forget to subscribe, please, and like the video and comment down below what you feel you need to work on in your routine or in your life in general. Please stay tuned for the next video, which is coming in next week again. Same time, same place. Thank you. I am Rose, and this is Growth Algorithm, the channel where we level up in every aspect of life. Welcome to Growth Algorithm, the channel where we level up in every aspect of life. In today's video, we will be